Hey everyone, it's Kate, and if you're new to my channel, my name is Kate. I post videos about beauty, lifestyles, fashion, and just everyday rants from a young adult. So yeah, right now my eye is tearing. I have the worst allergies, and I actually just posted a video, my last video, which was my fall makeup look, which is what I currently have on right now. I just finished filming that video. And I promised you guys that I would make another video with the same makeup look on. Obviously not a makeup video, but just so you know that this is the same look that I had put in my previous video, and my allergies are still acting up. My eyes are already watering, and I am so ready to take this makeup off. But I figured I would make another video for you guys while I'm here. Just, I don't know, just like a kind of talking video. I've gotten asked a lot of questions, especially from like family and friends, about dating. And I have been single for a few months now. I'd probably say since April. I've been single since April, and really, like, I'm not too concerned about being with anyone right now. I've had a lot of rocky relationships in the past, and you know, a lot of things have kind of happened, and you know, I've gone through a lot in the past year. So I have added myself onto like dating sites like Tinder, OkCupid, Bumble, all those sites, and I've deleted them and reapplied them and deleted them and re-uploaded them again millions and millions of times. And the reason why is because it's so hard, especially in today's world, to date someone. Like, it is not like you walk up to someone in a bar and you say like, hey, how are you? Like, my name is so-and-so. Like, you wanna like have a drink together? Like, it's not like that anymore. It's more of like, guys just, and like, I'm not saying that it's just guys. Like, it's not just guys. Girls do the same crap too. Like, it's not just like a double standard. I know a lot of crappy girls who, you know, will go out to a bar, will basically flirt with someone, and then just like, okay, bye, see you. Like, you know, it's just, you know, it's crappy from both sides. But I have met guys that, you know, they buy you a drink and they expect you to like go home with them, or, you know, be a little bit more than just, you know, a gentleman, I guess. And that's the thing that's so annoying at this point, because like, I've gone out so many times with my girlfriends, and you know, guys can just like creep up on you and, you know, like start dancing on you, or like think that just because they buy you a shot, like you're theirs for the night. Like, that's not how it works. I have put myself on online dating sites just because I find that it's really hard to meet people, especially now that I'm out of college. Like, I don't see people on a daily basis. I don't, you know, I don't meet people on the outside world as much as I would have when I was in high school or in college. So I did put myself onto dating sites actually in my senior year of college, because I wasn't really meeting many people then either. It was kind of just like a standstill. So I put myself on dating sites just because like it's meeting people that you wouldn't normally meet. It's getting to know people like outside of your like little circle, and I've always been stuck to my little circle of friends, or my group of friends, and you know, my group of friends are mainly of girls, so who am I gonna meet, really? So, sorry, my eyes are like crazy right now. They're like so bad right now. So yeah, I put myself on dating sites, and you know, you meet people either that have intentions that aren't that great, or you meet people who have the best intentions and, you know, are amazing personalities and also are in the same situation as you. They don't know how to meet people, or they don't really see people out there that they're, you know, connected to, so they're trying something new too. And you know, that's great, that's awesome. I think it's also great to just like have a conversation with someone that you wouldn't normally talk to, I guess. But you know, you do need to be careful on dating sites such as Tinder, such as OkCupid, such as Bumble, all of those sites. My main site that I usually go onto is Tinder. Now, a lot of people talk shit about Tinder. A lot of people say that Tinder is basically just for booty calls, and a majority of people are right. Tinder can definitely be known for people who just want to hook up, who just want to be with someone for 5 seconds and then just go on to the next one. And that's not why I'm on there. I'm not that kind of person. I don't like to, you know, just be with someone just to be with them. I don't like to, you know, talk to multiple people at once. I don't like to hang out with someone and then never see them again. That's not my intentions at all. And I tell everyone that, like, I've talked to on these sites, and, like, I don't meet with everyone on these sites, and that's a whole completely different story. A lot of people, I've met with people from dating sites, and I've had some extreme things happen. I've been mixed up with people who aren't good people. I've seen a lot of shit happen by meeting those people, and, you know, just trying to get yourself out of a bad situation and a very, like, dangerous situation. So I will definitely say proceed with caution when applying to any of these dating sites or going onto any of these dating sites, because just because someone says that they are someone, or just because they seem, you know, friendly or nice, that doesn't always mean that they are. A lot of people know how to put on a very good front and know how to kind of smooth talk and, you know, get their way. And, you know, once you're in that situation, it's very hard to get out of it. And luckily for me, I've gotten out of a lot of sticky situations, and I've really learned my lesson. But just always be careful. Catfishing is a real thing. People will be on these sites just to kind of lure in whoever they're trying to get with, and will say anything and do anything just to kind of seem like a, you know, a promising person. So I will definitely say, when signing up for any of these dating sites, don't put out too much information. I do have, like, my social media and stuff on my dating sites, but I don't have, like, my address or anything like that on these sites, just because of security purposes and just because you never really know. So I don't want to put myself in danger, I don't want to put my family into danger, and you just never know. So with that being said, the first thing is just be careful. The second thing is just kind of be upfront and honest when telling someone what you're looking for. A lot of people will say on, like, the sites, like, oh, like, what are you doing on here? Like, you know, why did you decide to sign up for a dating site? Like, what brings you to Tinder? What brings you to OkCupid? What, like, why are you on a dating site? And most of the time I will tell people, like, I am on a dating site because I want to meet new people. I want to see if I, you know, connect with anyone, and I just want to see where things go, because I don't like to force things. I don't like to feel the need that, like, I need to be with someone. I need to have a relationship. I need to have a boyfriend. Like, I'm perfectly content at this point with my life that I'm good either way. If I meet someone, I meet someone. If I don't, I don't. You know, I don't need someone to define me or my happiness, to tell me that, you know, I need to be with them just so I'm content with myself. Like, I'm more than okay with who I am, my family, my friends, all of that stuff. And, you know, it would be nice if I was with someone, but at the same time, it's not something that I need to have happen. So, you know, I'm always very upfront and honest with that. I'm always going to say, you know, like, I'm here because, you know, whatever happens, happens. Like, even if I get a friendship out of it, like, awesome. Like, I'm more than happy to be friends with people. I don't need to just, you know, have a relationship. Like, I'm okay with meeting really cool people that I wouldn't have the opportunity to meet in everyday life, like, on a normal basis. So yeah, definitely just be upfront with people and, you know, show your true intentions. Also, like, a lot of people will say that they're on that site just because they want to, like, have someone to hook up with, or, like, just because they want to be with someone. And, like, don't feel pressured just because someone says that. Like, usually I'll just be like, oh, like, okay, you know, that's what you're into. Like, that's not really what I'm looking for, but, you know, like, I'm not gonna force you to change your answer either. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, you know, you need to do things my way. Like, it's not the thing. And everyone's out there looking for something different, and everyone's entitled to do so. But again, just be upfront and honest, saying what you want. Now, the third thing is, I've met people from the site that seem very genuine, seem seem like they have very good intentions, and seem as though they are looking for the same thing that I'm looking for. Now again, I'm looking for someone I can connect with eventually. Maybe if it leads to a relationship, it leads to a relationship, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. There's a lot of people who will say kind of what they think you want to hear, and then in the end they will basically do a 180 and will kind of change their minds about what they want and will manipulate you into thinking that that's what you want too, especially if you want them to stick around. I've had that happen to me multiple times, and you know, it happens. It's again just finding someone who's genuine, someone who's honest, and you know, just being able to stay true to yourself, true to what you want. And you know, if you want to let that person manipulate you, or you know, change your values or change what you want from dating sites, then that's all you. But if not, then you know, stick your foot down and say something, you know, or just say like, listen, this isn't gonna work for me, but best of luck to you. And that's completely okay too. You know, just stating from the get-go of what you want is, you know, that's up to you. It's your life. So I'd probably say the fourth thing would be when you are talking to people. I've met a lot of people that are going to call you late at night, or going to call you when it's convenient for them, or going to call you when, you know, they have nothing really else going on, or they're going to call you and, you know, seem like they want to have a conversation with you, but they never, you know, hang out with you, or they never talk to you when, you know, it's not convenient for them. And the thing with this is, I personally want to be with someone who wants to talk to me, who has no problem texting me first, or I text them first. It doesn't matter who texts who first. Like, I can't stand when people are like, oh, I don't text first. Like, okay, so what's the point? Like, what, like, you're old enough to be able to text someone, let them know that, like, oh, you're on my mind. Like, we're all old enough to do that. And I feel like people are very immature when it comes to this point, and I look like I'm crying. I'm sorry. It's really just my allergies. But I find that, like, the whole texting first thing is just, like, a big game to people, and I don't get it. Like, I don't care about texting someone first. If I think of them truly and honestly, and, like, I think of them, and I'm like, oh, like, so-and-so would love that. Like, I'm gonna text you. Or, like, oh, like, I just saw something that just reminded me of this person. Like, let me text them. I'm gonna text you. Like, it's not something where I'm, like, trying to be needy or trying to be pushy. Like, I'm just going to text you because I genuinely wanted to talk to you. And that's the same thing with, like, seeing people. Like, if you really want to see someone, or if you really want to be with someone, you're going to hang out with them. You're not going to just, you know, be, like, making up excuses saying, oh, like, I'm really, like, tired, or, oh, like, I'm hanging out with my friends, I really wish I could see you, or, oh, you know, today's just not a really good day, or, oh, like, I'm just kind of relaxing, I'm not really trying to be with anybody, or, oh, like, you know, just, like, millions of excuses. And if someone can't be seen with you, like, during, like, regular day hours, or, like, can't be seen with you just, like, with their friends, or, you know, don't want to, like, bring you around or bring you out. Like, I'm not saying, like, bring me out to, like, a Four Seasons dinner and lobster and dancing and stuff like that. Like, I'm not saying spend money on me and go crazy and, you know, be outlandish and stuff like that. But I am saying, like, at least put some kind of effort into it. Because I'm always down. Like, if I like someone and I want to hang out with them and I want to talk to them, I'm going to want to hang out with them and, you know, talk to them and, you know, get to know each other and connect with them and, you know, just spend time with them. Like, I don't think it's much to ask for someone to hang out with you. Again, like, it doesn't even have to be romantically. Like, it could just be a friendship. Like, you know, if you're down to hang out, like, you're down to hang out. You're not committing to someone. You're not, you know, about to marry them. You're not about to go to chapel and be like, hey, like, you hung out with me for a day, let's go get married. Like, I don't understand why people have such an issue with hanging out with others. Because, like, even if you're not feeling it, like, again, it just can be a friend thing. Like, it doesn't have to be, you you know, an extravagant, like, crazy date. Like, it can be like, bring me to freaking McDonald's or something, like, you know, like, at least put some kind of thought, like, maybe more than McDonald's, but at least put some kind of thought or effort, and, like, don't just, like, hit me up after you're done hanging out with your friends, or after you're done at the bar, or, you know, you're done doing whatever you have to do, and, oh, now, like, I can fit into your time. Like, that's not me. That's not who I want to be. That's not someone I would want to tell my kids one day that I was, because, like, I would want more for them, and I know my parents would want more for me. So, you know, just don't be someone who's so convenient and so readily available for people when, you know, they want to be with you. I would definitely say, just, you know, if that's the case, that's not a real basis of anything. So, I guess number 5, what would number 5 be? I don't know, just stick true to yourself. Like, don't forget your morals, don't forget who you are. If someone wants to be with you, they'll be with you. Like, I promise you, like, if someone really wants to see you, and someone is really thinking about you, or someone really wants to hang out with you, or, you know, they want to, like, know you, they're going to get to know you. They're going to make it their duty to know you. And, like, I'm very much the same. Like, if I like you, I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to, you know, get to know you more, and, like, ask you to hang out, and, you know, I'm gonna do an equal effort, because that's what you need to do. Like, I don't think that is all the guys' job, and I don't think it's all the girls' job. I think it's an equal effort to get to know someone and get to, you know, really see who they are as a person. And, you know, if you're talking to someone for months and months on end, and they're not even making an effort or lifting a finger or trying to see you, then maybe it's time to just, you know, move on and meet someone who's willing to do all that stuff with you, willing to, you know, spend time with you, willing to do all that, because, you know, at the end of the day, like, someone could be pawning over the person that you're neglecting attention to, if that makes sense. Like, if you really like someone and you're just not going to make an effort, or you're just going to be like, oh, like, I don't want to try too hard, like, there could be someone out there who is equally as interested in the person that you're interested in, and they're going to make an effort, and, like, most likely, most of the time, more than others, that person who you're trying to get attention from is going to go with the person who's showing them attention. Like, I know it's really confusing, but, you know, you don't want to miss an opportunity just because you think that it's trying too hard. Like, if you like someone, you try hard. You know, you fight to be with that person. And I don't think it's, you know, a weak thing. I don't think it's, you know, oh, like, the timing's not right. Like, if that's what you want, that's what you want. If not, like, you're always going to have to deal with, what if I would have, you know, tried a little bit harder or done something more. So I think it's definitely important to, you know, stay true to who you are, but also don't, you know, pride yourself in being like, oh, I'm going to play hard to get with her. Like, I can't stand mind games. I can't stand games in general, and if that's what you're going to do, that's what you're going to do, but I'm not going to pause my life just for you to figure out what you want. So, and again, you know, I haven't had many relationships. I've had literally maybe about 3 serious relationships, and, you know, all of them very different. One of them was from an online site, and that just didn't work out because, you know, you find things out from people afterwards, and, you know, things happen. But I think it's definitely important to put yourself out there. You don't have to even use dating sites. Like, even if it's something in your everyday life, or your, like, everyday friendships, or, you know, that person that you see at school every day, you know, just, like, don't play games. Don't, you know, mess around and, you know, be stupid. Like, I just think if you really truly want to be with someone, you're going to be with them. If not, then you're not. And, you know, at this time, this age, I feel like I've learned a decent amount, and, you know, time tells everything, and whatever happens, happens. So that's basically it. I mean, definitely, I mean, check out dating sites if you want to. Don't check them out if you don't want to. If you have someone in your life that you're interested in, or anything applies from this conversation with me, applies to them, then, you know, maybe take my advice, maybe not. You know, figure it out for yourself. Don't, you know, go by any set rules, you know? I'm not gonna sit here and say, like, I have the best rules and the best advice. Like, I'm also sitting here single. Like, you know, everything, you know, works differently for everyone. And, you know, just being content with who you are and being content with the person that you are and your life and your choices and everything else falls into place. Everything, you know, will happen when it's supposed to, and, you know, someone will find you beautiful for the person that you are and not just for your looks or your body or, you know, your hair color or anything like that. They will find you attractive just because of the person that you shine through. So, that is my little rant for the day. I guess this is like my dating advice, I don't know. If you guys want any like story time videos, I could totally give you those too, because I have so many stories of like date fails, and I doubt that these guys will ever look at this. Also, if you're looking at my videos and you're from Tinder or OkCupid or any of that, don't be afraid of me. I promise you, I don't like out people, or like I don't use names, or I'm not gonna like, you know, rip you to shreds or like go on a date with you and be like, oh my god, like, hear about this story, guys. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not that kind of person. But I definitely do have like advice for, you know, like crappy situations that I've been put into. And, you know, if you see my videos, don't give me a reason to give you a crappy story. So, as always, please comment down below. Tell me anything that you want to see on this channel. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Even if you didn't like it, please give it a thumbs up because it makes me happy. Also, just follow me on any of my social media, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, anything like that. So, I will see you guys very soon. I promise you I will upload a lot more videos within time and just get whatever I can get out as soon as possible. So again, also check out my previous video of this fall makeup look if you do like it. I'm sorry for my allergies and that it's probably messing it up, but just check it out if you really want to. So yeah, now I'm gonna go snuggle in my scarf and watch some One Tree Hill and cuddle with my puppy. So yeah, bye guys.